Namaste. Hello friends. Welcome to Yoga for Life with Lucas. Welcome in this beautiful place and my friends where she do the Chinese tea ceremonies. This is actually a place where I visit regularly. I come here every week and it's beautiful here and it's lovely energy, and I asked her if I can do a yoga session here. These days it's pretty cold outside, that's why I can't record outside, so I asked her and she said yes. She runs beautiful Chinese tea ceremonies, and if you would like it, I'm gonna put the link under the video somewhere there just for you, so you might know where it is. But other than that, I want to invite you today for this session, which is gonna be all about deep relaxation. So today we're gonna take different yoga asanas, and we're gonna take not that many, but we're gonna stay them for the longer period of time. We're gonna stay in each and every one for at least 5 long breaths. So when we count it in the short breath, it's gonna probably 10. So we're gonna stay in the different asanas for quite a long time, and we're gonna see how the body behaves, how the mind behaves if we just hold the poses for longer, not just for a second or 5, but really for about 30 seconds or maybe more. We're gonna see how that goes for you. Hopefully you're gonna enjoy it. Make sure you cut off all distractions, switch off your mobile, make the place serene for yourself, maybe light up some candles or some scents, whatever makes you feel and helps you to go into that and put yourself into that state of gratitude, of presence, of beauty. So we're going to start with practicing pranayama, the breath control. We're going to practice and do 3 rounds of 30 each. I'm going to count, so don't worry about it. I'm just going to let you know when to start. We're going to start with a deep inhale and very simply start with a forceful exhalation through the nose and pumping our belly, our abdominal to achieve that. Here, coming to a stop, take a deep inhale, filling your whole lungs while retaining the breath for a moment, and when you're ready, allowing the breath to leave the body. And spending a moment to feel into sensations in the body, and taking deep inhale and going into the round 2 and coming to a stop again, taking a deep inhale, right at the end of it, filling the whole lungs with air. And then in your own time again, letting go of the breath. And enjoying that subtle sensations which are underlying our thoughts. And moving, taking a deep inhale, preparing for the round 3, and start. That's it. And here again. Ending with a deep inhale into full. Retaining the breath at the end, at least for 2 seconds. Observing your mind, observing your body, and then when you're ready, enjoy the relaxation and letting go of the breath. Again, just spending some time here, a few moments, with that after effects of pranayama. Very simply here, we're going to start with stretching and opening our neck. Just bring the head to one side. Sense of aliveness underneath the sensation, the gross sensations of the neck. Spending here a long time as we just rest the head to one side. And then gently switching to the other. No rush. Just being here. And here, bringing the head back to the middle. And allowing the head to fall forward. You can add the hands to it if you want. And again, remembering that we want to still have the spine erect and straight. We don't want to slouch here, but it's just the head which bends forward. It's just that chin comes to the chest. But we'll remain in that relative stillness with the body at this point. And then opening the head, opening the throat. Again, just spending some time with that sense of the breath in that asana and this pose. And bringing the head back. We're gonna open our side, bend our spine sideways. That's it, gaining that flexibility in the spine. Making sure that you're not overdoing it. So you still feel that sense of aliveness and pleasure coming from just being here and holding the asana. It's that sense of the breath which roots us in this moment and connects us with our spirit. And we're gonna bring ourselves back to the middle. Just take a moment to feel into the sides, and then extending the other hand up into the air. That's it. And then opening the left side wide and open from the head through the armpit even to the wrists and fingers. Beautiful. Stay here for just a moment more. And then exhale, bring yourself back to the middle. We're going to open our chest here as we clasp the hands behind. Again, it's a beautiful pose to open, to keep the chest open, opening that heart area, which represents our sense of love and compassion towards ourselves and others. So it's worth spending some time here, nourishing that domain of our being. Stilling the mind with each breath. we're gonna extend forward, making sure that your legs feel comfortable as you extend the hands forward in that seated forward bend. And again, taking it easy, not pushing yourself here. It's not about fighting with ourselves, it's about getting in touch with that sense of aliveness, that sense of expansion in the body, that sense of stillness underneath the surface phenomena. That's it. You're slowly inhaling, coming up, bringing yourself back to a sit. And here we're going to go into one of my favorite stretches, which we're going to hang into our right knee. So make sure that the right knee is in front of the left, and just wrapping our arms around it. And as we hold the knee, slowly the body will start to open up into the knee and onto it. The sense of tightness slowly starts to dissipate, and we are left with that sense of expansion and oneness. Taking a time here, and if you even like, you can pause the video here and stay for longer. And here, slowly coming up. I'm going to just change the leg so the left leg goes in front of the right. And here again, we're going to just gently twisting from the hips and then wrapping our hands around the leg, around the knee. And then resting on it. And I literally mean resting. There's that sense of rest. Staying here for a few moments more. And here on the next breath, I invite you to slowly come up. That's it. And you're going to come into a deeper stretch, a deeper opening on our leg inside as we extend the right leg to the side. It's going to be revolved, one leg forward bend. So extending the right leg to the right, making sure that our elbow comes on the inside, the left leg bent, opening the left side, and gazing up at our hand. So that the right side of the torso wants to be squeezed forward rather than back. That's why that elbow needs to come on the inside rather than the outside. Or if you want, you can just rest it on the knee, if that's too much at the moment. And slowly we're going to start maybe reaching towards our toes. If you want to take it a bit deeper towards the end, and slowly coming up. Again, that's a quite deep stretch, quite deep opening on the side. And here we're going to extend the left leg to the side, bending the right. Again, there's many variations with this pose. You can use the belt, you can grab the toe, you can grab the sole of the foot. You can bring that right hand on the lower back. Again, sometimes experimenting is a quite good thing as we
fell into what is right and what it feels right for us at the moment. And here again towards the end, maybe reaching towards the foot if you like. That's why it's called revolved. Have one leg forward. And here we're going to come onto our palms and knees. Starting very simply here, cat and cow. Making sure that you adjust the movement with the breath. So one follows the other, the movement comes from the hips, the rest of the spine follows. It's just we are waving with our body. Just like the waves coming up and down. Sometimes I like to use that metaphor towards the cat and cow. Remembering that yoga, it's not a way to reach a certain goal in time at the end. The effort comes naturally. It's about being in the moment by moment. And you're just rocking front and back gently. So now it's time to go into the child pose as we extend our arms. That's it. Just taking a few moments here, long breaths. Connecting with our center, connecting with our inner energy, that life force that is within us, that animates this body. Again, connecting deeply with that sense of aliveness. And here coming up, and we're going to go into simple balancing poses that the sunbird is. We're going to start from one side. Again, it's that combination of balancing pose and lengthening our back, keeping our hips steady and leveled, concentrating on keeping the body relatively still. And changing the sides. That's it, beautiful. Now we're gonna move into the cobra here for a moment. We're gonna do a few kind of attempts to deepen the cobra pose. So bring the hips down, the legs together, the hands in front. Just allowing our hips to rest on the mat, the arms strong and straight, the shoulders relaxed and back. Relaxing the belly, if possible looking up. Down, that's beautiful. Bringing ourselves down, bring the head down, the hands to the chest, tucking the toes. And back into Shashanka Asana, back into that extended child pose with the knees open. We're going to just open to the side. That's it, beautiful. Walking with the hands towards the left side. spending here quite a long amount of time. Again, taking your time. Again, whenever you feel you want to pause and spend some more time, just pause the video, spend there. If you feel that the body needs that kind of asana, that pose, and here changing to the other side. Again, hips stay in the same place, the knee stays in the same place, just from the hips up. That's it. And here bringing ourselves back to the middle, back into the tabletop. And here preparing ourselves for the side plank. With two variations of the side plank. We're going to start with the normal plank, turn to the side, again from the heels to the shoulders, the body straight, looking up if possible. If not, just bring yourself into the easier version on the elbow. It's a really good pose to strengthen the side of the body, the arms, also the legs. Tends to nicely energize our upper part of the body. And here towards the end, doing a little side bend as we bring the top leg back and push the hips and chest forward, the hand back. And exhale, bring ourselves through the plank to the other side. And make sure that we got nice stability with the left palm, so the arm is strong and straight, the feet, the legs are straight. That's it. And here again, we're gonna open, and we're gonna bring that top leg behind. There's that sense of pushing the chest and hips forward, similar to the camel pose, or the snake pose, standing snake pose. And bringing ourselves back here into a downward facing dog, spending some time here through the vinyasa, again into that downward facing dog. That's it, taking 3 long and deep breaths here. Don't worry if your heels not touching to the mat. Just keeping the legs bent, keeping the heels up a little bit. Just to adjust the pulse, so we still get that benefits out of the pulse, of the nice alignment of the spine, of bringing a bit more blood towards the upper part of the body, our organs and head. And here we're gonna rest. And the child pose, full balasana, the knees and heels together, the head down onto the mat, making that little ball, the hands back. Again, that's the time to completely let go, completely allow the experience to unfold without expecting anything, without trying to go somewhere else. It's just that sense of surrender here. We must be coming up into the tabletop. We can start with an easy low lunge with the right back legs on the mat, the heel down. Opening the left side. Moving into downward facing dog, lifting the right leg up, stepping it forward. And into the warrior one, here the variation with the heel up. That's it, holding the pose and now balance between the left and the right. Exhaling, rooting the hands down into the earth, through the vinyasa, through the down dog and up dog and down dog, and lifting the left leg up into three-legged dog, again into the warrior one. Remembering that in warrior one we want to make sure that the front knee is not over the front heel, the back leg is straight, the hips are squared, and we feel the extension coming through the body into the arms. And then opening the head is always optional. We can always open the head. Open the throat. And rooting the hands down through the vinyasa. And here we're going to move into these seated poses. We're going to start with simple Dandasana just for a sec, just to root ourselves. And here coming into Janu Asana, one-legged forward bend. Starting with the left leg extending up, always extension before forward fold, and reaching out to the hands. I hear rubbing my wrist, but again, wherever you reach, you can be reaching towards your toe, towards your foot, resting the hands on the shin. Again, it's not that important. It's the secondary thing, is that sense that we bring towards the practice, that sense of aliveness and calmness and patience, as the body will open up as we practice, and we will be able to go deeper into those folds. As I remember clearly, as I wasn't able to do most of the poses I do here. And then changing the sides, again extending, forward fold. And again, it's that time when we give the mind the time to rest. Forgetting of all the struggle for now, just forgetting of all the past and future, dissolving that in our mind, and just staying here with what's present. And it's not called present by accident. It is really a present for us, above those comfortable and those less comfortable sensations. And here we're going to come into the twist, again a great pose to energize the spine. Marichyasana C, the left leg extended, the right leg bent. Again, I go here into the quite deep variation as I bring the arm over the knee. And again, if that's too deep, you can just still hold the right knee with your left arm, and then allow the spine to unwind, unfold in its own time. Like all with nature, we can't rush the nature, we can't make the flower bloom whenever we want. It's just the process of unfoldment. It's the same thing in our bodies. We can only come to the mat, practice, practice and practice, and then the unfoldment of the body will happen naturally. And here changing the sides. That's it. Making sure we get nice support with our back arm. And now we lengthen through the spine. Beautiful. And here, releasing the pose, we're going to release and come into Paschimottanasana, full seated forward bend as we extend up both legs together, reaching towards our legs, towards our feet. And again, doing the third variation of the Paschimottanasana according to Ashtanga primary series. Again, allowing our body to unfold in that. Again, if you feel that there's too much tension in the back of the legs or behind the knee, you want to bend the legs a little bit to elevate that so it's not that kind of excruciating, and we can allow the body to unfold it on it. And we're inhaling, adding the rotation of the head as we relax and open. It seems just so natural after doing the Paschimottanasana. That's it. And here, lying on the back as we slowly coming towards the end. So here we're going to come into the Supta Bandha Konasana, reclined Shavasana, the feet together, the knees open. Again, to settle the hips, you can just move the knees from left to right a little bit, just to find that center, find that comfortable place for the hips. And just take rest here, and that variation of the Shavasana. Just a few more breaths, a few more moments. That's it. And here, shifting into the bridge pose. Bringing those knees up, lifting the hips. So again, here in this pose, our base, so both of our feet and our shoulders, we want to make sure that the feet are firmly rooted and the shoulders are resting nicely. And again, that option with the hands behind the back. Remembering that this is an option. You don't have to go there. You can go there if you want. There's an even deeper variation, which I'm not going to do here, with the bridge pose. It works perfectly for our thyroid, for our hips, for our belly, and our legs, strengthening our muscles. And here, just coming out, pulling the knees to yourself. That's it. Allowing that. I always enjoy that when I just allow the hips to unfold as I pull the knees towards myself, towards the chest. Here in the moment, we're going to open to a side. Maybe just start with rocking from side to side. So that was moving the knees to the left. We're going to come here in the universal spinal twist. And one of the most important things is to want to shift first the hips to the right as we open the knees to the left. And it is as if the knees are glued together. So there's no shift between the left and the right. Depending on how much your hips are open, how much your lower back is flexible. The shoulders rest on the mat as we move to the other side and look the opposite way. Taking time here, allowing the lower back to unfold and open. Sinking deeper within yourself with each breath. This whole session today is very meditative. Again, we're gonna come here into the wheel pose, into the chakrasana. If you want, you can skip that. You can just stay on the hands and the head if you want. But I'm just gonna go here as it feels so nice. I remember the first time I did the chakrasana, it took me just 1 second to come down on the mat, and I was exhausted. I really felt exhausted after just 1 or 2 seconds of it. And here, it's always good to counterpose the pose that we did. So here again, pulling the knees to the chest, making that counterbalance, bending the spine the other way. Again, the yoga is all about the balance. And here, very simply, gonna finish with asana with the headstand. Again, if you know very well headstand, you can give it a go. If not, maybe trying it next to the wall. Again, if you're not there, maybe just attempting to come and just rest there. Weight on the head, getting used to it. And if you want to come, I'm just having here about 10 breaths here in asana. It's that full concentration and that kind of flood of the blood towards the brain, of oxygen. The brain feels oxygenated and alive and awake. It needs that oxygen. Our brain takes the 1/4 of the oxygen supply that comes into our body. And here I'm just adding a little twist to it. Just twisting the hips to the side. And totally alright to skip this one. And here, always after asana, after headstand, resting in the child pose, taking the time, taking it slow, allowing the energies to settle down. Before coming up too quickly. And here, after you feel that you spend enough time in the child pose, now we're going to come into Shavasana. It's going to be quiet Shavasana. I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to leave the video. There's at least 4 or 5 minutes of me here in Shavasana. I'm just going to leave you to it. Just listen to the sound. Enjoy yourself. Rest deeply on the mat. Rest deeply within yourself, within your own true being inside, getting connected through that life force, through that prana which comes with the breath, which sustains that body, which animates it, staying conscious and staying present, and sinking deep within your own mind. At the depth of your mind, there's peace, there's serenity, there's tranquility, which is always there, just like that. At the depth of the ocean. At the depth of the ocean, there's always calmness. There's never a storm, never a hurricane. It is the same with our minds. On the surface, there's activity. In the depth of it, there's intense stillness. So thank you very much for practicing with me today. I wish you an excellent day or excellent evening and deep and asleep, depending on what time of the day you're practicing it. Thank you very much. Bless you. Namaste. See you next time.